Hey there guys, welcome. My name is Dom McStraw and welcome to the channel. Midlife muscle mastery. What the hell is that all about? Well, it's fairly simple. It's to see, my name is Dom. I'm a former consultant. I'm a dad, a father of two dogs, married with kids, mortgage and all the rest here. Living in maybe not so sunny Sydney this time of winter. And my goal is to simply help other dads like me get off the sidelines of life, get back into living a better quality of life. And also there's a phrase that we may have used in the past simply called live longer, stronger. What is midlife muscle mastery all about? Well, it's not about you stripping down to your skimpies and getting up on stage to be judged by some people to see whether you've got a good aesthetic physique. It's not about you also leaning against the rented Lamborghini saying that this six-pack workout will get you shredded in 7 or 14 days. Mastery to me is time. It's time, whether it's under the bar, whether it's in the gym, whether it's you at your work and your play. Simply it is time. It is time understanding the benefits of what doing something well can do for you in the long term. And of course, midlife muscle, and you're in your 40s and plus, that's where it needs to be. The muscle component is simply because I am tired, and I think other people are tired of seeing people get to our age and then we stumble, we fumble, we fall over. And next thing you know, it's a hip replacement. We're walking around a Zimmer frame. There's nothing wrong with being in your 40s and 50s. And by the way, I am 55 and still wanting to be strong, still wanting to lift heavy. I want to be able to get the groceries out the car, carry them up the driveway, looking like the Terminator, and put them in and not go, that hurt. I don't have the aches and the pains and the niggles. Because you see, I did have all those way back in my late 30s and 40s when I simply didn't put myself first. I put the career first, and consequently I paid the penalty. And in my story, somewhere around this channel, you'll find that I had 2 medical emergencies, brain farts. Simply the medical term is a transient ischemic attack. Basically, it's a mini stroke, and that set me straight. Lucky for me, touch wood, somewhere else, that I got away with what I had done, and I put myself into a situation where I started to learn a bit more. I'd seen what these PTs were doing in the gym, and I thought maybe I could do that too. So that became the second phase of, let's call it my career. Midlife muscle mastery, for me, breaks down into 7 or so key steps. 7, first of all, it's getting stronger. Yes, I want us to lift weights. I want us to feel stronger. It might even just be body weight for you, depending upon where you are. As a result of that, I want to start putting on some quality muscle, because muscle is what they simply call nowadays the longevity tissue. It is the muscle that helps stoke the third thing, which is the metabolism. And when the metabolism's right and the muscle's right and we're doing those things, we start to bring in number 4. We start to see the things like all the hormones. For the guys, testosterone. For the girls, the estrogen, progesterone, all start to fall back into place about where they should be. And then that kicks off number 5, and that's things like good mental health, better mental cognition, not the brain fog in the afternoon that we see everyone going for the cup of joe or 2 or 3 and the brand name Frappa Latte, whatever it is, just to simply get themselves through. From there we move forward. We move into number 6 and we start to look at body composition. So if you want to look a bit leaner, if you want to weigh less, and I'm going to say I want you to drop body fat, not just the number on the scale, because the consequence of that would be you might drop the muscle, then that's where body comp comes in, and there's a variety of ways that we can do that. And then overall, number 7, right at the very end, it's this thing that we simply call performance. Now, I'm not necessarily talking about in the gym. I'm talking about just as life, to be a better dad, to be a better husband, flip side, to be a better wife, to be a better partner, to be a better mother, a brother, a sister, a father, an uncle, to be better at your job, to be better at your preferred sport, your social activity, whatever it is. But all of those things, when we get them in place, help us with that performance. So they are 7 of the key steps. Now, outside of that, you're also going to find on this channel, again, former consultant and spending time helping companies reshape, remove people, push people out, move forward, put in processes, people, processes, technology. For those of you who are consultants, you'll understand what that means. I like to have 6 main pillars, and these are the pillars that I tend to run in my life. So yes, I've got that mastery side of it, and that becomes what I simply call my physical preparedness. I start to bring in my nutrition, how to eat well, and it's not just follow this diet and get shredded, because that doesn't happen. But the realities of what it means to be a family man, a mother, a father, a sister, a brother, to work, to do all these things and understand what good eating should really be and how simple it can be if only we choose to let it be. We then go from the physical preparedness, we then do that there, we then go into understanding what it means to rest and recover. Far too many of us are shagged on a Monday because we spend all the weekend up partying. It's what we simply call delayed, not onset muscle soreness or DOMS, but for me, it's delayed activities that results in us feeling like we've actually got jet lag on a Monday morning back at work. So there's those three things. And then the other three things that I like to talk about is being a steward, being able to mentor. I've got young kids, particularly a young male, and I want those young males to see that what they see on social media is not necessarily the way that they should act going forward. I am a kid of the 60s. And that's when I grew up. And I'm missing that. I'm missing that structure. I'm missing what it means, excuse me, but to be a man. Not some acronym pronoun version of a man, but what is a man? And I want my son to understand it is okay to go back to that and be a man, but also not the toxic traits that people say is toxic masculinity, because I don't believe that that is the case. So I want stewardship to come in. I want to be able to communicate well. I want to be able to articulate. Yes, I swear like a trooper, but my words are my words. They mean something to me. I like black. I like white. I don't like the grey. That's a legacy of being not only a consultant, but a former career of an engineer. And then when I bundle all those things together, I get a couple of other things that kick out of this. And that's what I want. I want my 6 pillars. I think I described 5. There's one more there, which we'll talk about later. But then I've also got those steps as part of the physical side of getting ourselves right. If that's you, if that's the stuff that you like, please subscribe to the channel, like it, see some videos. Yes, I'll occasionally post videos of me doing some workouts here. I do have a home gym. I'm lucky to do that. But also too, it's the stuff that I'm doing with my clients. Every now and then you'll see some stuff of me not talking to the camera, but I'm talking to someone else. And we're just simply going through a day in their life and what's going on and how can maybe what I can do maybe help them overcome that obstacle. It can be over it, it can be around it, or it could be even through it. So that's it. That's the channel. Midlife Muscle Mastery. My name is Don McStraw. I am 55. I'm a personal trainer. I'm a consultant, I'm a coach. I might even be your cadre, the words that they use to describe the guys in the special forces, the instructors to help you out along the way, because I also like a lot of the stuff from that domain as well too. If that's you, please like, please subscribe, please tell a friend, stick around, there's more to come. Cheers.